Hello, welcome to the kitchen part of Kitchen Gamer. Today we'll be making some noodles mixed with green onions, oil, and soy sauce. For this you need some noodles, of course, they're the main course, some green onions, or scallions if you might call them like that, some oil, some soy sauce, a quarter teaspoon, some water, and a bowl with something that you can mix it with. So, okay, temperature cooker here. If you want to know what type of noodles we used, these are the noodles. Now, if you want to find these noodles at a store, you can get them from any Asian supermarket. Okay, so first, you need to add the water into your pot that I forgot to tell you that you needed. So add it carefully, careful. Okay, so now you need to boil the water for at least 4 minutes with the glass top on, so you don't let any heat escape. Now you can see the water has boiled. You can see it now. Now what you want to do is add the noodles into the mixture of water and even more water. So now what you want to do is slowly add it in so you don't accidentally hit your bare hands with hot boiling water. So now, after you've added in about every piece of noodle that you have to wait for at least 4 more minutes. So now that you've added in the noodles, you want to mix it so your noodles don't stick to the bottom of your pot. So now, after 4 or 5 minutes of cooking, the noodles are done. So now, after some bad editing, we've got the noodle into a bowl. Don't worry, this is not all you've got. We've put it into another bowl, but we got a small frying bowl pan. What you want to do is grab your quarter spoon that you should have got and get a quarter spoon of oil, because you don't want some cold oil in your drink, do you? I mean your noodles, do you? So what you want to do is add it in. Okay. This isn't enough. We need more. So add another tablespoon, half a teaspoon. Okay, so now, after you've added the oil in to your pot or pan or whatever you want, you go back to your soy sauce and green onions you should have. Now you take a quarter spoon of soy sauce and add it into your noodles. Try to evenly space it out as best you can. So now, it's time to add the onions. Now you don't need your teaspoons or whatever at all. Now you grab your frozen or fresh onions. Now depending on how much you like, you can add. So if you want like 10 onions, you can. If you want 50 onions, you can. But for the video's sake, we're just adding half. Sprinkle it in. Get this side. Oh yeah, by the way, wash your hands before you do this, because you don't want germs on your noodles, do you? So now, after you added what you want, you wait for the oil to be. After your oil has been sitting here for a few minutes, you want to turn off your fire and lift your oil up and spread it where your onions are. Careful, try to aim your oil in the center where in the area where there the most onions are, but add in the oil. Now you should have heard that. So after you've added the oil, you might have noticed that you might have missed some stuff, parts of the noodles that you didn't put oil in. So now you mix it. But before that, I have to tell you, if you like soy sauce in your stuff more and you want to have more soy sauce in this, you're free to do it. But if you don't want any more soy sauce, you don't have to. But I'm going to add some more with my half a teaspoon. I don't know how's this helping. So now add in the soy sauce. So now you mix. Make sure you mix in the soy sauce that you just added and the onions. Make sure your onions don't get trapped on the sides of your bowl that you're using. So now, after you've finished mixing your noodles, you're done. It's finished. You're free to eat your noodles. Now, here's the next step if you want more. If you like eggs, you can add eggs. You just fry the eggs and top it off with your eggs. You can eat it with just barely about anything. Well, it's been good on the kitchen side of the kitchen gamer, but so well, farewell, goodbye. Oh my god, it's so delicious! Oh my god, it's just a burst of flavor in your mouth.